Welcome to Level 3 Readiness. So what are we getting into this week? Well, we're testing out that eBay blade build. Let's see what we can put it through. All right, Level 3 out. All right, so one thing I want to do is chop on this piece of old cedar with it and see if it can get through it. I'm gonna try to cut it right in two, right through here. So let's see what we got. So far, so good. I mean, it's not really telling me no. Blade's still looking healthy. Telling you, not bad. I mean, look at it. I'm about there. Worked up a sweat, put the knife through that. I'm impressed. All right. So far, so good. Gotta do some batoning next. All right. Batoning. Not just chopping, but batoning. I'm gonna go find me a good batoning log that will treat this thing nice, and then we'll do some shaving with it and see what we got there. All right, I got me a good batoning block right here. Let's go ahead and baton this piece of cedar we cut up. See what we got. That's what's up right there. That is crazy. All right, so I know if fit a baton through that, and the blade be unscathed, just a little dirty. I think I'll set it up now. Just show you the blade. Again, man, the gnats and the bugs are out like crazy. We've had nothing but rain last couple days. It's thundering right now. Sun came out today, got up to 85 degrees. But yeah. All right. See, I did that one already. Let's carve a little right here. So far, so good. Nice. All right, let's check the, do a tip check. All right, let's just watch this right here. So we're gonna, and now, if I look down that, I don't see any bending. All right. That is that's a nice thick piece of steel for a bushcrafty knife. And if you can see what's a coming, but it looks like a bit of a storm on the way. Guess I'm gonna retreat in. I already feel the raindrops falling. This ain't no get wet challenge. Level 3 out. The rain sure came down, but the blade, you know, needs to continue to be tested, right? So gonna set up a few little things to check this thing out and see if it can still cut anything. So far, I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. All right, so we'll try to do a little more testing with the, yeah, this knife doesn't even have a name. The eBay blade. But I don't want it to be called that. You know, I don't want it to go down in infamy or history as just the eBay blade. I'm gonna grab some paracord. We're gonna see if it'll cut that. Got some strapping, we're gonna see if it'll cut that. Got some other things, go see if we can cut through and just give a testament to either the quality or the demise of this blade. But already I believe in it. I might end up abusing it and I might have to put another edge on it. It's just gonna be something to behold what we go through here momentarily. All right, so here's just a piece of paracord, and you know, we would want to be able to cut through it just fine. Let's double it up. 2 pieces of paracord here, and cut through one. Yeah, I mean, it cuts through it just fine. I think if I had to give it a little harder draw, it went right through it. Let's test that out. Here we go. There's 2 pieces of paracord in it, and yeah, no problem. All right, so it eats up paracord. So here's your typical ratchet strap material. So we'll see what we cut right straight through that. Let's double that up. See if we can get through 2 pieces of that. Again, after beating the crap out of it with the that old cedar. That stuff's tough, but the blade's tough too. This right here might be abuse. This right here is a set of dropper cables, or jumper cables. Sorry about that, dropper cables. Jumper cables. I'm gonna lay this down, put the blade on it, and I'm gonna hit it and see if it slices through it, and we'll check the blade after that. I don't even know if you can see, but there is any more damage to that blade than what I put it through earlier. All right, now let's see. This was one of the sticks we had for bowing the other day, and that I ended up not using, but again, yeah, I mean, again, it's isn't the best piece of wood to be trying that on, but you know, you can actually get some good curlings with it. Again, with this here knife. I'm gonna grab a twig and just do a little sharpening on that and see what we got. All right, one of the things, like, you know, you cut into it. And you know, we pop through sticks like that, and then we shave one down. Yeah, I'm telling you, if this thing can go through everything I've just put it through and still give me some fine, man, I just don't have any. I don't have any complaints with it. All right, so official level 3 challenge, knife replacement upgrade. This is going to be it. Why don't we try to think of a name for this knife, and we'll go from there. I need something to call it. If you come up with something clever, I'll appreciate it and use it, acknowledge you, and if I come up with something clever, I'll just acknowledge that's the name for the knife. But anyways, let me talk to you a little bit about it. So now it's all dirty, and you'll notice here we've hit a little bit of the wood right here. I did that in some of the beating and banging, batoning, but you also notice, hopefully you can see some of the green lining in it. Thought that was pretty cool, with the dark stain and the copper pins. And yeah, so right here, and I did not grind this off purposefully. When I did the scales, I had to put it on the grinder and grind it down. But ever so faintly right here, I'll show you a picture of it. It says Pakistan. That's right, Pakistan. Now, the eBay listing, I'm gonna put it up. All right, so here it is. There's the eBay listing. And you can see right there, it says manufactured United States. I thought I was buying US, but like I said, when you're buying from eBay, it's either a gem or a ripoff. Now the funny thing is, I cannot call this a ripoff because I just watched the knife perform better than any of my Gerbers ever have. All right. Now that being said, I haven't had a USA made Gerber. It's been the Big Rock and the Freeman Guide, and neither of those were as robust a knife as this. Big Rock, close, but not quite. This is a really nice beefy knife. The thickness of it is just under 3/16. You know, again, it's the 5160 spring steel made blade, and you know, all those appointments I believe to be true. I believe all that was true except for the place of origin, manufacture. I do believe the knife, the blade, the blank came from Pakistan. So I don't know what to say about that. I reached out to the seller. They told me that they could provide me the hardness testing papers for it, and they stood by their product. And I asked for those papers, and well, for your knife, we can't produce them. Yeah, right. So anyways, had that happen. But then they offered two things. They offered a discount. I paid very little for it anyways, but they offered a discount, and also told me that if I wasn't pleased with the knife, they would take it back. They would pay for shipping, and give me a complete refund. So regardless if that blade was manufactured in the US, which I prefer it were, knowing that I won that at a $9.99 auction, and paid basically $20 total with shipping, and I had a fun time putting the scales on it, the handles, and doing this. So it's been a fun project. Today I literally beat the I don't know what out of that knife with that cedar. I cut through a set of jumper cables, the paracord, the ratchet strap material. I'm not gonna put through that much abuse in the most of the tasks that I go through. So I'll put a nice edge. I'll clean that edge up. I'll give it a good sharpening, and I'm gonna build next a sheath for it. Everybody told me that a knife like that didn't need to be in a Kydex holster. It needs a leather holster. So guess what? Again, I don't mess with leather, so there's another project coming up, but not a challenge. All right. Well, that being said, that is the eBay blank knife build review. Right now, I give it a glowing thumbs up. I am excited to have this now on my side as my companion in the challenges that'll come. And you know, man, just really happy with this. I wish it were US made, right? US manufactured. I mean, you know, it was assembled in the USA. You gotta love that. All right, so hey, let me thank you guys again for watching this video. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments, the subscriptions. I'm glad to see you guys are enjoying it, getting the feedback. I appreciate that. And you know, I just want to remind you guys again, you know, we sharpen our skills so that we can be ready for anything, and that's what the channel's about. It's about being ready for anything. So this is level 3 readiness, reminding you to finish what you start, finish strong, and be ready for anything, because it's coming. Level 3 out. Man, where'd the other end of that cable go? Oh, there it is.